Teacher പിതാവ് കയറും.
Okay. Yeah, clearly.
Good morning, പിതാവേ. Good morning. Good morning, പിതാവേ.
Good morning, Vidave.
Good
morning, Vidave.
Vidave, good morning.
പിതാവ് മ്യൂട്ട് ആണ്.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vidave. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you for your warm good morning.
Dr. G, നമുക്ക് തുടങ്ങിയാലോ? ശാലിനി compare ചെയ്യുവാൻ തുടങ്ങാന്നേ. Okay, Dr. Shalini, please start.
Most welcome to ladies and gentlemen, the honorable guests of the day, respected dignitaries, dear Airio members, young researchers and friends. A delightful good morning to everyone present here. Myself, Dr. Shalini, Principal, Srinarayana Gurukuba College, Pothanpur. I take the privilege of comparing this fantastic event, Research Parley 23-24, International Conference organized by Kerala chapter of the Association of International Researchers of Indian Origin. As everybody knows, the vision of Airio is the creation of knowledge for the welfare and development of society. The mission is to preserve, promote, and disseminate knowledge for human welfare. Airio provides a platform for Indian researchers to interact with researchers from other communities in India and other nations. It's a beautiful forum to discuss the issues and challenges faced by Indian researchers. As per the direction of our beloved Bishop, His Excellency Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Marthomas, we rejuvenate the Research Parley program from April 2023 onwards. It is the mark of our underlying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of any significant event. I want to call upon Dr. Geeti Elizabeth Matthew to pray for us.
ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനും സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ. ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാനായി സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ. ുറവി കാട്ടിൻ നടുവിൽ വഴിതെളിക്കൂ. ലോകം മുഴുവൻ സുഖം പകരാമോ സ്നേഹദീപമേ മിഴി തുറക്കൂ.
Thank you, Deepthi teacher.
Thank you.
I'm very glad to introduce 3 new executive members of Airio. Dr. M.S. Geetama, Working President of Airio Global, and Professor Dr. Geeta Janet Vitus, Working President of Airio Global, and Professor Dr. Rajeshwari K, President of Airio Kerala chapter. Congratulations to all the new executive members.
Thank you. Thank you.
We all feel blessed because of Professor Geeta Janet Vitus, Dean, Professor, Head Department of Education, University of Kerala, presently hold the position of one of the working presidents of Airio. Airio Global is with us. We all are delighted to have such an experienced person in this event. I invite Dr. Geeta Janet Vitus ma'am to formally welcome the invitees to the Research Parley 23-24.
Thank you, Shalini.
Ma'am?
Before I begin, I have an announcement, a happy announcement. Our global president and our patron and our loving പിതാവിന്റെ ജന്മദിനമാണെന്ന്. അപ്പൊ ഒരു സർപ്രൈസ് ആയിട്ട് ഞങ്ങള് ജന്മദിന ആശംസകൾ നൽകാനായിട്ട് തീരുമാനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അതിനുശേഷം ഞാൻ എന്റെ വെൽക്കം സെറമണിയിലേക്ക് പോകാം. പിതാവെ, അപ്പോൾ ഹാപ്പി ബർത്ത്ഡേ. ഞങ്ങള് ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് തന്നെ അത് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും പിതാവ് ഇത് സ്വീകരിക്കുമെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾ വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. ജിവി.
What happened, Dr. Geeta?
It's bringing from
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you. From good friends and true. From old friends and new. May good luck go with you and happiness too.
Thank you.
so once again I wish His Excellency Ma Joseph Ma Thomas a very wonderful happy birthday, a wonderful year ahead, and we expect more from you that way. പിതാവിനോടൊപ്പം ചേർന്ന് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് ഒരു സാഹചര്യം ഉണ്ടാക്കി തന്ന വർഷങ്ങളായപ്പോ ഒത്തിരി ഭാഗ്യവതിയാണെന്ന് തന്നെ ഞാൻ പറയും. അതുപോലെ തന്നെയാണ് ഏരിയയിലെ ഓരോ മെമ്പേഴ്സും they are all blessed because you are a true leader who leads and lends our minds also to work hard to move ahead. So let me officially go to my duty with me. It is 20 years Parley of research, and I think this is 20th years, and we are moving in a world where technology is gaining more importance, and in this era we all need that. We have the COVID and the post-COVID situation, and we were all prepared to handle that with the help of technology. And we have amidst us a great person today. Before that, let me welcome each and every one of you to this research parley, 20th research parley we are organizing over here. I am first and most important person of the day, Bishop Dr. Joseph Ma Thomas. I welcome you on behalf of every member of the area family to this academic exercise we are just propagating and continuing throughout the year. It was under the leadership of Dr. M.S. Geeta, everything was moving on, and the new team has come up, and I'm very happy to be part of that. I welcome you on behalf of every one of us over here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I also welcome thank you, Pidavi. I also welcome each and every one of you who are present here. I don't want to say by name because everybody by name is very important as a part of this organization, which is spreading knowledge and the research experience to everybody over here. So today we are fortunate enough to have amongst our it's Dr. K. Sajan. And when I was looking, I have seen many of the programs over here. And when I was just looking into his biodata, it is a long one, but I will say briefly that he is a veteran in this area where we need an online coaching, or how we can do with the technology, how we can design something like web design or learning management systems. And I have heard one or two of his talks, not more than that. This is a big opportunity for me also to witness him presenting before all of us. And of course, I know we are going to learn a lot from him, and also you'll be able to take it to our students who will listen to us later. And he has when I was going through that, I said, he's a zoology veteran, but he's now working in Ottapalam NSS Training College, and he has 23 years of experience, especially in statistical analysis, SPSS, MOE, web designing, learning management systems, web tools, and online assessment. And he's also a most wanted resource person for the confidential work of DA, THSL, SSLC, and SCRT. Is joining with SSLC as a focus group member on technology and education, and he's also a veteran in research ethics committee of SCRT. Published many books and many articles related to the BA and MS students, which is very beneficial for them. And also, he's a familiar person for the Moodle platform. He has created more than 300 educational learning materials, also in Swayam of NCRT. He has published so many things. So he's going to talk to us today, and we'll be benefited from his talk, of course. I welcome her on behalf of all the area members over here, and we wish more occasions for you to come and join us and give us a talk. So on behalf of everybody over here, warm welcome, sir, and we are eagerly waiting for your talk. And I hope hours following will be very good for us. 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, thank you for blessing us with your presence over here. And thank you, David, for initiating all these events for the day. And all the persons working behind this initiative, I welcome you over here. And I hope I can give mic to Dr. MS Gita, who will give some introductory remarks on the research party and all. And we continue the official meeting of this. Thank you very much. Dr. MS Gita.
Thank you, ma'am, for your welcome address. And Dr. M.S. Gita, former Principal Government College of Teacher Education and former Dean of the Faculty of Education, University of Kerala, presently holds the position of one of the working presidents of Airio Global. She has spent a lot of time and energy for organizing this program. I want to invite Dr. M.S. Gita, ma'am, for introductory remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Shalini. Good morning, all of you. Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Mark Thomas, our beloved Bishop, the Chief Guest of the day, Dr. K.S. Sajan, Professor Geeta Janet Whitus, Dr. K. Rajeshwari, Dr. H. Shalini, Dr. Deepthi Elizabeth, Dr. V. Rekhu, the National President of Airio, Dr. K.Y. Benedict, the Vice President of Kerala Chapter, Dr. Molikutti, the Secretary of Kerala Chapter, Dr. NCAS, the coordinator of this program, and all other Airio members who are attending this program. Before starting my introductory talk, my prayers to our beloved Pitav. Many happy returns of the day, Pitave. Today you are blessed with yet another year of health and peace of mind. We pray that all your dreams come true, and may God bless you to live a life full of goodness. Thank you, Pitave. Many happy returns of the day. Best wishes to you, Pitave.
Thank you.
As said by Professor Geeta Janet Whitus and Dr. Shalini, this organization, Airio, is for promoting the well-being of Indian researchers and researchers of India who are living abroad. Now it has several state, national, and global chapters, which organize seminars and conferences on education with varied themes every year. The members of Airio might know the vision and mission of this organization, but today we have a lot of delegates from outside our circle. For the sake of their information, I am reporting the vision and mission again. The vision of Airio is the creation of knowledge for welfare and development of the society. And we have a mission, a very perfect mission to preserve, promote, and disseminate knowledge for human welfare. Today, as one of the working presidents of Airio Global, I'm so happy to announce that we are going to revive the Research Parley program we have started in January 2021. Almost all the chapters have conducted research methodology classes under Research Parley program, sequentially from January to December to 2021. In the year 2022, we could not conduct or continue with these programs, even though we witnessed a genuine downward trend of COVID-19. Last month, we had a meeting of Airio at Pattam St. Mary's Church Hall. Our beloved Bishop convened the meeting to congratulate some of our members who have been elevated to certain posts in the diocese. We discussed at that time, during that time, the monthly program Research Parley, which was abruptly stopped in December 2021. And he instructed us to start again these programs this year, and Kerala agreed to conduct it in April. Hence, this program. And the main objective of this program is to provide opportunities for future researchers and research guides and student teachers, as well as the teacher educators, to know the theoretical and methodological aspects of research, and to identify and discuss certain complex trends and issues existing in the field of education, which are to be researched in future. And today we are starting with a program which has high relevance in the field of education. ChatGPT. It is a language model developed by Open Artificial Intelligence and is based on the GPT, Generative Pre-training Transformer. That is one of the architectural surprise of the world. When it was launched in November 2022, its accuracy has been criticized widely. But now it is used commonly by students, teachers, as well as the researchers in the world. I am happy that we will be getting opportunity to discuss this concept with a very smart, digital-friendly resource person in Kerala, Dr. K.S. Sajan from NSS Training College, Ottapalam. After this class, we will have a discussion for 10 minutes. There you can clarify your doubts relating to this concept. For the Research Parley program, coming back to the Research Parley program, 3 more chapters are willing to take up this program in the coming months. In May, that is next month, Karnataka chapter is going to take up the program. And in June, it is taking up by Goa chapter, and July, Tamil Nadu chapter. And I know people from Karnataka, Goa, and Tamil Nadu are also attending this program. I hope, as promised by you, you will conduct the programs by intimating the dates to the office bearers. All other global chapters who are attending this program, kindly intimate us the month and date as early as possible, so that we can fix a timetable for the whole year and circulate it among the other chapters. I again welcome you all to this program, and I request all of you to share the brochure every month to your student teachers and PhD scholars to attend this program and interact with the resource persons. Okay, I am not prolonging my speech. I was given only 5 minutes for the welcome address. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gidamma, for this introductory speech. We have the divine presence of a wonderful personality. He is none other than His Excellency Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Ma Thomas, the Global President of Airio, the central brain behind this organization, the veteran educationist, economist, who is presently the Bishop of Sultan Bathery, North Kerala. I have long acquaintance with him. The lovely and inspiring comments you made during the interactions and the eloquent, profound, and humbling words you showered on us will be remembered forever. Pidave, we are highly excited to welcome you for the inauguration and your inaugural speech. Welcome, Pidave.
Thank you very much. Before starting my inaugural speech, I thank you very much, each and every one of you, who remembered my birthday and gave a beautiful song, wishes, prayers, and your heartfelt companionship for my ministry as a bishop. You were all supporting me in several ways the previous years, and I am getting age. That is one of the important point of the birthday. Anyway, thank you very much for the wishes and prayers. I am very glad to participate in this new starting of the research Parley, and it has benefited many people, and many people asked me to continue this research Parley. So thank you for arranging this one. And today we have Dr. K.S. Sajan, Assistant Professor, NSS College, Ottapalam, as the resource person and the guest of the day. Dr. M.S. Geeta, Working President, Area Global. Dr. M.S. Janet, Working President, Area Global. I think Monsignor Varki Atavarat, Area Global Vice President, is not here. He is going to be elevated as the core bishop on the 23rd of this month. And we as a family of Airio express our wishes and prayers to Father Varki Atavarat for his new appointment as the core bishop of the major archdiocese of Trivandrum. Professor Jacob Matthew, Area Global Vice President. Dr. G.V. Georgis, Area Global Treasurer. Dr. Raghu, Area National President. Dr. Rajeshri, the dynamic new President of Airio Kerala Chapter. Dr. K.Y. Benedict, Vice President, Airio Kerala Chapter. Molekuti TM, Secretary, Airio Kerala Chapter. Dr. Ansi A.S., Coordinator and Treasurer, Airio Kerala Chapter. Dr. Sajani, Dr. Deepthi Elizabeth, and all other office bearers of Airio, the national level, state level, and different region level. Distinguished guests, participants, and learned members of this gathering, friends. I congratulate all the office bearers, especially the office bearers of the Kerala chapter, for organizing Research Parley 2023-24. The theme for this international conference, Challenges and Opportunities of ChatGPT for Education, is a relevant topic. And we have an educationist par excellence, Dr. K.S. Sajan. I couldn't get contact with him earlier. This is the first time I'm meeting to lead this conference. We wish all God's grace to Dr. K. Sajan for his academic excellence and leadership. We have conducted more than 20 research parlors in the previous years, and all of them were very beneficial to the participants. They already mentioned, many people ask me why you have stopped this research parlor. And last meeting, I told the office bearers at Pattam that we have to start the parley, and this is one of the continuation of that research talks we have started, I think 3 years back, 2020, I think so. And I congratulate Dr. M.S. Geeta, who is actually initiated this research parley talks, and there are so many
Thank you.
office bearers of Airio collaborated with her to design this research parley in the previous years, and now we are continuing this, and I think that this will give much dynamism and initiation to the participants to achieve new knowledge and research outcomes. The frontiers of knowledge is expanding at an unimaginable pace and has opened up innumerable possibilities and challenges. The ingenuity, creativity, and insights that a human being brings to the knowledge that he or she is processing adds new value to it. The Kerala chapter of Airio is an active, dynamic, and committed forum of teacher educators that makes constant efforts to bring out quality knowledge outcomes planned and developed by experienced teacher educators. I hope that this conference will bring out new aspects of knowledge and enrich everyone with new insights in the areas of the topic in discussion. I convey my best wishes and prayers. May God bless all the participants. I happily inaugurate this seminar. God bless you.
Thank you, His Excellency. Thank you very much for your valuable words. There is an important announcement for participants. The feedback form will be available in the chat box after discussion. Certificate will be issued only after submitting the feedback. Okay. Dr. K. Sajan, Assistant Professor, NSS Training College, Ottapallam, has agreed to spend time with us. Geeta Janet ma'am and MS Geeta ma'am already gave a beautiful introduction regarding the achievement of Sajan sir. In simple words, I can narrate Sajan sir as a tech-savvy person having a good knowledge and understanding of modern technologies. And moreover, his explanation skill is excellent and unique. On behalf of Airio Kerala chapter, I welcome you, sir, for the invited talk. We are waiting to know about the challenges, opportunities, and of course, the widespread demerits of ChatGPT while using it for educational purpose. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Respected Bishop Dr. Joseph Mark Thomas, sir, Dr. M.S. Geeta ma'am, Dr. K. Rajeshwari ma'am, and all other respected teachers, gurus, and officials of Airio. I am happy to deliver some of the ideas regarding this particular artificial intelligence tool, ChatGPT. Actually, ChatGPT is not only the one artificial intelligence tools which can be used by us for education or research. But what is the reliability of this ChatGPT and other artificial intelligence? And we have to explore these things. Actually, I am also novel to this area of using these artificial intelligence tools for education or creating articles or papers. But I explored within this short span of time that how much this the materials created by ChatGPT is reliable for us. And also I explore what is the extent of plagiarism created by this ChatGPT materials. Okay. In order to start with, I think I can demonstrate where we can locate ChatGPT and how can create an account there, and what are the usefulness. And as already MS Geetha told, it's basic things like what is ChatGPT and what is a model, etc. The one important thing you have to focus is that it is only a language model. Okay. Think the different disciplines human beings have, like science, social science, humanities, commerce, economics. Like among these, one of the discipline, language, is used for as a model to create this artificial intelligence. And this language model is always focused on creativity than the facts. That means you can create a beautiful poem out of ChatGPT, but how much the fact given by ChatGPT is reliable is a questionable one. Okay, I think I can share the screen and explain. Please make a note that whether my desktop is visible there or not. I think it is visible.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
can see.
Thank you. Right. Actually, when we search for ChatGPT in Google, we will reach this particular website, openai.com. Actually, OpenAI is the openai.com is the exact website of this ChatGPT, and this OpenAI created different types of tools on artificial intelligence, and the ChatGPT is only one of the tools. Okay, there are daily 2 GPT-4 and many other things are there as their product, in which the exact address of ChatGPT openai.com is that chat.openai.com. That is the exact address. And I think I already logged in here. I have to log out, and again I can open it again. Yeah, this is a logged in window. Yeah, I have to log out. Yes. Yeah, this is the window where we reach when we search for ChatGPT. And we have to create an account here, sign up. And using the sign up, we need to create one email. We need to provide one email address and our name and a password to log in. And after creating the account, we can use that account to log in to the ChatGPT window. Okay, now I am logged in here. And this is exactly like a chat window. And your logout menu is here. Then this is a free service, and we can expand it to or upgrade it to the plus service. That means more features are available. And these are the tools I already searched in the left side menu. And we can start a new chat here. We can ask him to consider this as a human being or a intelligent person, and we can ask some questions. Hi, how are you? Just some question. And hello, as an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have emotions or feelings, but I am functioning properly and ready to assist you with any questions or tasks you may have. You may, how may I help you today? This is a question. Okay, I ask to create a poem. Create a poem on Airio Research Organization. Okay. What's the result? This is the poem created by OpenAI. And
So fast.
yeah, it is fast. And we can also search whether this is a copied one from any of the material in Google. Just copy this material and we can search in Google to find out the source. Actually, there is no exact source for the material. The material is actually created, not just searched from internet and given to us. It is a created one, and there are some materials very similar to this, but exact sentences are not there. That means in some way it is out of plagiarism. There is no copying of material from anywhere on internet. And some student materials may be used more by this artificial intelligence and ChatGPT to create the material. And it also mentioned that the materials created here, the facts given here are 1 year, the facts from 1 year before. That is, the ChatGPT learned only up to 2021. After 2021, the materials are not given to ChatGPT to learn. In the next version or next updation, it may lead to 2023. Okay, this is now just a point. And if I ask to create a drawing, okay, create a drawing of Mahatma Gandhi. What might be the result is that it is, as it is a language model, it cannot create a graphic design. Okay, but it may give some suggestions how to draw Mahatma Gandhi. I am sorry, but I am an AI language model. I don't have the capacity to create a drawing or images. However, you can easily find images of Mahatma Gandhi online. Okay, I ask again to regenerate the response. Regenerate means it may give another response. I forgot to mention one thing. Yeah, there are many tutorials or videos available online that you could also consider using a photo of Mahatma Gandhi as a reference and drawing. Remember to take time and practice your drawing skills. Such suggestions are. I also I remember to mention other thing that first question created by me is that create a poem on Airio, a research organization, and it give one poem here. And if the 47 members, 67 members of this meeting use the same question to ChatGPT, 67 different types of poem may create it. That is actually the creation or the power of artificial intelligence. And actually, this site is located in a server, and from different parts of the world, so many people together access the server to create the work. And the processor, the neural processor of this site may hang for some time. And if you create an account for now, you may get an email reply that the site is not capable to respond now. Please try after some time. You can try in the next second itself, and again try within 5 or 10 minutes. You can get the contact with the server. That is usual because it is only a developing model and not a fully developed model. And as it is a free service, all the features of the paid service are not given to us. Okay, I asked 2 questions here. 1 second. Sorry for a small break. Yes, we can continue. I asked two questions to ChatGPT. First question to create a point. Second question to create a drawing of Mahatma Gandhi. Now I ask to create a water cycle useful for high school students. Okay, sorry for the break. If I ask to create a water cycle useful for high school students, what might be the result? Certainly, there's a brief overview of the water cycle for high school students: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, infiltration. Okay, this may be given by one by one after the other. Okay. Right. And in sometimes it may also try to create a model of water cycle using the arrow marks. The arrow marks are given in the form of fonts. Okay, when I create, press the button regenerate, it gives the again the same response. Instead of this, if I ask it to solve, please solve the problem A plus B. Actually, how to type all square? Actually, there is a button in the digit 6. Instead, I just write all square. The famous problem. Please solve the problem. Yeah, even the spelling is not correct, it starts to solve the problem. A plus B all square. A plus B into A plus B. Yeah, these are the steps. It gives the steps. So in this way, the mathematics persons can solve their problems, even the high end problems using this ChatGPT. Then the computer personals ask this ChatGPT to write a code on multiplication using the C plus language, C double plus or Python, any language, or without any language you can ask. This is language. What might be the result? And this is a code. See, and if we put the code into run in a particular program, it will multiply. Then number 1, number 2, then click on product. In that way, the software persons can utilize this ChatGPT to create different types of models. Now come to our problems. Write an article on Indian philosophy with citations and references. Yeah, actually the creation takes much more time because it is a long essay. In that way, you can rephrase the question. Write an essay or write an assignment. If we ask write an assignment, what will happen is that there is an introduction, different headings may be there, a conclusion may be there. Okay, here this is a long one. And you can do one thing, just copy one paragraph and again search in Google. Yeah, this is the references. But here there is some problem is that some of the references, not all, some of the references have no location anywhere in internet. That means, I am not sure, that means these references may not be correct. Because it is a language model and it has some creativity. It may create a reference. Just create a reference. It may not be valid as a reference to cite. So never use these references without verifying whether there is an exact source or not. Now, I did one paper out of this ChatGPT and given for plagiarism checking by Orkund and authenticated by paying money to some authorities. And they give that report that there is only 11% of plagiarism in these topics given by ChatGPT. That means some of these topics are free from plagiarism. And now this is a real task for research guides and research dissertation evaluators. Because nowadays, many dissertations or many theses may appear only with the help of ChatGPT. Please look and note that. Write an introduction for the topic global warming. Any topic. It will give only the introductory part. Then again, we can give some subtopics of global warming. It will give some subtopics. And again, we can ask it to elaborate each of the subtopic. And again, it will give some explanation for the subtopics. In that way, we can elaborate the topic using this language model. But I'm not sure whether it is right or wrong. That is a main defect of this ChatGPT, I found. And I also already mentioned that ChatGPT is not only the one site to create this type of material. There are many other materials are available. I will also demonstrate some of the things. Before going to that, I will try to explain some more advantage of this ChatGPT. I request all of you just to create an account here in ChatGPT and try to search anything. Here, I would like to create an what is called a case study or a psychological case. Give me a case study on psychological problems. John struggle with anxiety. Actually, this John is a 32-year-old man, and this is, I think, this is just create a story, not the exact case study or not the exact case history anywhere from internet. Based on many things, it just create a story out of the materials available up to 2021. Many materials available to this neural program, language program, and it create a story out of this as a case study. This case study illustrates the impact of anxiety on individuals. It just give a name and it just give a locality and give. Similarly, we can beautifully ask to write a story. Create a story on love and passion among two young couples Emma and Jack were two young lovers who had, and you can create another story. If I regenerate, another story will create it using the same question. And if you ask the same question to ChatGPT, you may get another story, not this. That may it just think and create one story for us. Okay. Now you can mention the sentence also. Yeah, my language is not so good. I want to write a letter to my principal for granting leave. And there may be many grammatical error and many spelling error. You can ask ChatGPT to rewrite without any grammar. You can ask ChatGPT to correct it. In that way, you can utilize. There are other tools available to grammar checking and spelling checking, but you can use ChatGPT to rewrite your letter, you rewrite your essays. You can copy and paste an essay here and ask ChatGPT to rewrite it. It will rewrite the material. In that way, you can positively utilize this. Just not just copy the material from ChatGPT. You can give the material to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to rewrite it without any errors. Such things are possible here in ChatGPT. If you have any much query to try out, you can just type in the chat box. I will. If you have any queries regarding the ChatGPT, to ask one question the other, or if you are trying, you can try in your computer. And if you search for ChatGPT application in mobile Play Store, there is a problem. Actually, ChatGPT is an open AI, means the code for this to create this ChatGPT is free, and then so many individuals use this source code of ChatGPT to create different applications, and they uploaded all these applications in the Google's Play Store. So there are plenty of applications available, and many of them ask money to get result. This is the best way. Use your Google Chrome browser and type this particular address, chat.openai.com. This is the easiest way to try. Don't try it with mobile phones. And I request all participants just search for this particular link, and if you are unable to locate that particular site and how I demonstrated, because I think it is
one clarification needed, sir.
Yeah, please.
Good morning. So if we are creating some story or something like that using this chat GPT, then the whether the software company has the ownership of that story created for us, or the user will get the ownership.
Actually, that is in some ethical issues. Some articles I already read that we have to include ChatGPT as a third or second author for even for our papers if we utilize this. I'm not a person to write the correct answer, give the correct answer. These are some ethical issues. Actually, is it good to consider ChatGPT as an author or as a human being? I'm not sure. And if it is given such a credit, that is ethically correct. But I am not sure that whether it is factually a good thing. I think it is better to create our own story and ask ChatGPT to rewrite it in a good language. And that is a best use instead of ask to create an article.
My doubt is that, for example, English. Teaching of English research student is making a particular kind of material, for example, a module or any sample lesson for a primary class or an upper primary class, in which there will be some composition of prose, poems, some other materials which are actually created by the chat GPT, but the student is using it as a flip book or something like that. It is used as a material created by the researcher and nobody knows it.
Yeah.
Even the research guide may not aware about this. but the student, the candidate is producing this material as one of the material owned and created by the researcher himself or herself. So imagine such a kind of situation. We may be able to create very good material using this artificial intelligence than our original natural intelligence. So such a kind of situation from a research perspective, how it could be addressed.
Yeah, this is actually a challenge for research gates and persons who evaluate doctoral or MA dissertation. I already mentioned that. It is a challenge for us. But I found that the site identicator or try to locate or try to identify the materials created by ChatGPT as a plagiarism material, and they try to develop a software to cope up with this situation. But I think that is not so easy, because each time ChatGPT creates different sentences. For example, I can search one sentence from here. No, not from here. One material is already created, how to write an artificial intelligence. One material is here. Yeah, I think I already demonstrated that using that poem. If you search one paragraph from here in Google, it is the continuity of the words, even for the fourth word, is not available on internet. That means it is the usual plagiarism checking softwares cannot detect where the source material is, because the sentence is several times rephrased to create this material. So the more advanced plagiarism checking software cannot detect this. And now this is the time for exact ethical behavior from our research scholars. That is the only solution for this, for the time being.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a question. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Seen it. I'm from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
But the thing is that in case of creativity and innovation, we should teach our learners such kind of models and tools. But the thing is that as a teacher, I have told them to create their own, because it lacks sometimes some emotions, passion, and the things we look for the answer of in the questions that I don't get it. I miss it in such type of sentences. And I tell them that look the differences between your write-up and this write-up. Certainly there are some differences, and we have to also teach them what are the differences. They can go for it, they can use it, but they should not use it on their own as their own. They shouldn't feel comfort, and we should also teach them. What do you think, sir? We should teach them to identify the differences between ChatGPT and their own creation.
Yeah, these are there are so many good experience from teachers on this particular ChatGPT to use as a educational tool. Some teachers already stopped to ask students to create an assignment on this particular topic, because the students may just ask ChatGPT and they will write it down, or they just take a printout of that and submit to you. But we have to change our mentality to give. So we have to change the type of assignments we have to give. Teacher already mentioned that compare your own writing and the material from ChatGPT. That's a good thing, because there is a freedom to use ChatGPT, as well as the students have to write their own and compare this and prepare a report and give to you. That is more, more good. Similarly, when I give one assignment for my students on measurement and evaluation from B.Ed students, I just ask them to prepare a assignment on measurement and evaluation using the ChatGPT, and using it only for the particular, the validity, the standardization part only, and ask them to compare the material available in the textbook written by Dr. K. Soman, our former commissioner, and ask them to submit a report. I'm sure that the ChatGPT cannot access the material written by Dr. K. Soman, because it is now nowhere available online. Okay, but the book is available in our library. The task is more good because the student have to read the material created by the ChatGPT and also the material written by Dr. K. Soman sir, and compare these two materials and prepare a report. I'm sure that their learning will enhance it more. But the problem arised by Benedict sir is more crucial because as a research guide, we are unable to locate whether this is a plagiarized or copied or created material by ChatGPT or created by material by the research scholar. For a research purpose, okay, even for teaching purpose, we can use these type of adjustments to cope up with the problems arising by ChatGPT, but it is not so easy to cope up with the research articles created by our research students. They may prepare a good research paper out of only using this ChatGPT and submit to you. You can use your library to detect plagiarism in their article, but the plagiarism detector may be less than 11%. And you can again ask the same question to ChatGPT to create an article, but it may be different from that of created by your students. You are unable to say whether the material is created by ChatGPT or originally written by the student. But I found that if we ask the same question again and again, there's a pattern. You can find it out. I am not sure how the pattern arises. There's a pattern of response given by the ChatGPT. From the pattern, you can get an idea. Not sure, you can get an idea that the student may utilize this ChatGPT to create the article. And the question whether we can have to mention ChatGPT as an author or not, that is a debatable issue that we cannot answer right now. Okay, I think, yeah, one question in the chat box, that's an important question. Tried to sign up, a message came to check mail, but no response. It is only because of the high use of ChatGPT. You can wait for at least for 1 day to get the mail, and again sign up again. Try to sign up again with another email ID. If there is a mistake in the spelling of the email ID, that may be the reason. Let's comment from Pete Memorial Training Board. Okay, right. Are there any other technical issues to use this ChatGPT?
Dr. Sajan.
Yeah.
Good morning. Thank you so much. And we really enjoyed you introducing us to this ChatGPT. I feel we have a lot of opportunities.
Please,
Yeah.
please introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I'm Girish Nawat. I work at a university in Oman, Soha University. This is the second biggest university in Oman. And I was a research scholar. I did my research under Dr. MS Geeta. She's my research guru. And she invited me to this Airio. This is the first time I'm attending. I'm really impressed by the quality of the presentation and the ways things are organized. Thank you so much, Dr. Musgida. Thank you, madam. Dr. Sajan, to you. Well, as I've told you, like yesterday I had a discussion on this one with one of my colleagues, and we were just discussing like whichever innovations that we have brought to this world. Initially there were always resistance. And even steam engine, once when it was introduced and it was demonstrated, for the people gathered there, they told first it will not start, the engine will not start. Finally it started, then people started, no, then it will not stop, we will not be able to stop it, kind of. So this is a skeptical approach that we always have towards all these things. So coming to my point, I feel like this ChatGPT has got a lot of potential, and this is going to really influence our life in a big way in the coming years. Because, like as Dr. MS Geeta and you told, it was just introduced in 2012 November only. Now, within a couple of months, we are doing a research, conference on this one. So, and yesterday, as part of preparation for this meeting, also today, I just Googled some of this ChatGPT stuff, and I could find that there are some quality articles already on this ChatGPT, how they can be used, what are the potentials for this one. And incidentally, about this problem of people plagiarizing, already for example, for the regular plagiarism, we are using Turnitin and stuff like that. And already there is a software available that's called GPT-0. GPT-0 is a software that can really identify. And this GPT-0 is it's still in the beta form. It has been developed by a student. And this GPT-0 is doing a great job because it's able to identify the watermarks that ChatGPT stuff, or the products that is made by this ChatGPT. These watermarks are always left. So in short, I'm really excited to see how well we'll be able to see this, able to use this ChatGPT for our teaching purposes as well as for our research purposes in future. I'm so positive. I'm not apprehensive at all because like it is going to evolve, and once it evolves, it will be great. Dr. Sajan, just a question to you. I'm just wondering how is the ChatGPT working? Is it gathering data from different sources and amalgamating it, or rather it's just creating everything by its own? How is this possible? How is the coding working? I'm just thinking about. I'm a bit computer savvy also. Just how it's working. Yeah. Thank you so much. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the mentioning of this particular application, GPT-0. I already mentioned that these Urkund authenticate these types of plagiarism checking softwares are developing their software to detect the materials produced by ChatGPT or similar artificial intelligence tools. And this is a good thing, not a bad thing. This is a good thing for us, for human beings. We are unable to create so many materials for different purposes, and we can use this. We have to use this, but in a positive, ethical way. That is the only thing, the debatable issue here. Okay, now coming to your question, how this ChatGPT working? Actually, from their website itself, I read that the ChatGPT engine learned lots of things up to 2021. The facts from different parts of the world, different internet sites, and different libraries, digital libraries. It learned many things up to 2021. And using that materials, again, the model, the neural model is only a language model. So the main ability to create beautiful sentences. For that purpose, they can use as a human being. We learn many things in our brain. The ChatGPT engine store many things from not many things. The things we cannot learn, that much things learned by this ChatGPT up to 2020, the facts from time immemorial to 2021, it learned many things. And using their ability to use the language as a model, as a good model, they create this material. And if you ask the ChatGPT to create a sentence in Malayalam, that may be a little difficult because the translate engine of the Google is more capable than that of ChatGPT to use Malayalam language or other language. Now the language model is able to handle more in English, but later usually it will develop and it will develop to other languages too. Okay, Chinese, second position they may give importance to Chinese, then to French, German, and then it may leads up to even to Malayalam. Okay, that can happen in near future. But I think I have to explain some more things before going to the further discussions, because some of the important topics still exist there. Because the first thing I have to introduce is a small artificial intelligence tool which can be used only for language, is Skillbot. And Killbot is actually a paraphrasing tool. If you give one sentence in one area, it will paraphrase it to the other, and it will give some corrections of your language. Killbot is a good thing for you. Okay, that's enough for Killbot. I think the name is enough. Then another important good artificial intelligence tool is, what is the pronunciation? Supyak. 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 This is a good tool, and using this tool, again, we have to create an account here. And you can create materials, articles and papers using this tool. But the process is a little bit more complex than ChatGPT, because we have to give the keywords, we have to give the audience, we have to select the style of language that is professional, funny, or in that way we have to select the type of language. I would try to demonstrate a tool is here, I think. Then click on next step, and we have to select what is the purpose of our writing. Just create an article, and the length of the material, short material, medium material, or long. I just select medium and go to the next step. Here we can give the title of our post. Here I will give augmented reality as a tool for education in India. Okay, that is the title of my tool. And you can select the focus market, country and region. I am selecting India as the country, and output language English. Go to the next step. And what is the type of material? Neutral, professional, funny, and friendly. I select professional. And audience. Okay, I am selecting teachers as the audience, and go to the next step, generating the topic. This is the process, and it will again search like ChatGPT, but this is not so fast. It will create the material, taking some time. Okay, then it will give some titles. Okay, you can already some titles are there. You can select any of this topic or go to the next step. Okay, then it will select some keywords. These are the keywords. You can select all the keywords by selecting generate article, or you can select particular keywords only. Then it will reduce the matter according to your keywords. Then again we can wait. Then what is our further advantage that this is a article publishing platform. You can write the article manually, and you can publish as a freelancer. And also your article has been generated. This is the article. EdTech in India, AR for education. Just copy the text to clipboard, and you can use it. And you can copy the words from here, and just again search in Google for just check whether there is a copied material from internet. No, it is not a directly copied material from internet, and you can publish it here. That is the advantage here. You can save it. Your article has been saved, and you can publish it under your name. What is the name given by you? Okay, Sajan. Augmented reality as a tool for education in India, EdTech in India. This is an article now available in Supyak site as an article created by me. Or you can directly write the article and submit to the Supyak. Okay, in that way, this particular site can be used for educators to create their own writing. And it also helps to create. And this is a third tool to mention. And the most wondering tool I found that this is just a search engine, u.com, similar to Google. u.com is just a search engine. You can create, you can search the material directly here. Okay, but there is another way, introducing UChat. That means similar to ChatGPT, you can chat with this UChat, and it will give artificial intelligence created material. But again, for that purpose, we need to create an account using sign up, and you can ask question here, write an article on education psychology, or exactly one topic. Then here, not this sign in button. For that purpose, we need to create an account and you have to sign it. Okay. I think I forgot exactly the account created here. I think. This is a sign up. Meanwhile, you can also try to create an account here in your account. No, it is available. Write an article on educational psychology. It will create another article. This is not the material created by ChatGPT. There is another artificial intelligence tools. It also tried to create a material for it, and it also see some examples of the topics available in Wikipedia or many other websites. It also create a material for you. At the same time, as it is a search engine, it will give some glimpses of idea regarding this. That is the u.com. And another one, that is a thing which may arise more good in the world, that is BARD, B-A-R-D. BARD is actually a competitor developed by Google to compete with ChatGPT. But it is not available in all of the area in the world. Now only we can join the wait list. Using your email ID and password, you can join the wait list, and when it is available to you, you got a mail in your inbox, and then you can use it. Actually, I think more than ChatGPT, this BARD may lead the world on artificial intelligence. But we have to wait because it is now developing to public. Actually, these materials are already available for their workspace users in US, not in India. But I think the capacity of the processing engine may be less than that of ChatGPT. That might be the reason to reduce the use. Because it is sure that if it is available in Google, surely all of the people using internet will access it. ChatGPT may not be accessed by all of the persons available online. But sure, if it is introduced by Google, because all the 90% of search engine is led by Google. So what happened is that when Google starts to use this artificial intelligence, all of the persons in not only in India, all over the world surely use. Even our students and our teachers, our professors, all may try to use this particular application, because in the search engine itself, Google will add this. But we have to wait for some more years, maybe 1 or more years to utilize this thing. And these are the things I would like to present before you. Now we can again continue the discussion.
Dr. Sajan has explained to us the potentials and possibilities, and now it's for us to discuss the educational implications of this ChatGPT and other this chat stuff.
Dr. Sajan. You said that ChatGPT helps us to publish the articles. Suppose we prepare an article, research article, education article, and send it to for the correctness, for checking the correctness. And how is it possible to disseminate these articles into the different journals in the world? Is it possible to disseminate these articles? Does ChatGPT help us to disseminate these things in different
Actually,
channels? Suppose we are. It is very difficult to get, it is very difficult to publish articles in the UGC journals. We have to pay some amount for huge amount for that in the corpus index journals, etc., etc. And if we want to publish an article through ChatGPT, how is the dissemination of these articles possible?
yeah, the question is clear. Actually, ChatGPT, the site of the ChatGPT is not intended to disseminate the material. Just create the material, and you can download the material or copy the material and paste in a Word document, and you can modify it, and you can upload in ResearchGate or any sites which may be useful for us. Or the thing I mentioned is that regarding this particular site, Supiak. The Supiak site is actually an artificial intelligence site other than ChatGPT, and you can create material and publish in the site itself. Okay, that is the only site I found to publish the article created by AI and published to the web.
That sites are acceptable or not?
For peer-reviewed or authentic journals, it's
Yes.
acceptable. Yeah, that is a debatable issue. Actually, that is not good, I think, as a thought of ethics. Okay, you can use this ChatGPT platform to create an article, and you can modify it. And again, after writing the article by yourself, and ask ChatGPT to modify it. And in that way, you can use this as a tool to help. Because I usually write, I am not so good in English, and I may utilize the help of my English friends, the literature friends, to rewrite my article. In that way, I can use this ChatGPT to rewrite my article. And you can get some collection of materials, just to write some introduction, get some conclusion part. For that purpose, we can utilize this ChatGPT to create an article. But the publication of the material is another thing. As our sir,
Suppose we ask ChatGPT to publish it.
Yeah, that is not possible.
Help me publish it. Help me publish it in different sources. Suppose we are asking that to ChatGPT. How does it help us?
Yeah, I just asked the question here. Help me.
Okay, let's see ourselves.
Yes, help me to publish an article created by me using ChatGPT. Yeah, what might be that, sir? Sure. Here are some steps to help to publish, edit, and refine the article. Add citations and references. If you are interested, then choose a platform. Decide a platform to publish your article. Then follow submission guidelines. Promote the show. Yeah, exact process.
Guidelines only. How to publish.
Then I would like to get some
guidelines only. They will give guidelines only. Okay.
Yeah, just guidelines only. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me some.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
This is Dr. Anu Mukul. I'm working in NISH, National Institute of Speech and Hearing. So what I would like to know is about the uniqueness of answers they give in ChatGPT. If suppose we are asking to give us a caption for a shop that we are opening, and if somebody else is also asking the same type of caption for the same type of shop, would there be any uniqueness in the answers that they give to one person, or the same answer will be given to all the people?
Yeah, I think, Anumam, that's a good question. But I already mentioned the question when I asked the first question, create a poem for Airio. If the 47 members in the 69 members in the group ask the same question to the ChatGPT, there are 69 different types of poem created, well created.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is advantage.
Thank you.
One more thing, I have a doubt because I have gone through an article that is ChatGPT, and I have seen that to help prevent cheating and plagiarizing, OpenAI has an artificial intelligence text classifier to distinguish between human and artificial intelligence text. That I have read from some articles. So I think that this artificial intelligence, since it is an evolving area, many of the tools are generated by even AI, so that these type of copy leaks or plagiarism or ethical issues can be solved. And I think that Sajan, you yourself has to take a lead role for creating awareness on that also among us.
Yeah. That's a good area. I forgot to mention one response for the previous question. Dr. Girish already mentioned that there is a particular platform, GPT-0. I am searching for the site. Then what is advantage is that not only GPT-0, the Identicate and Urkund also try to develop how to cope up with the materials created by the artificial intelligence. If such development is completed, the plagiarism checking software is enough to detect the materials created by the artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But that may not be so easy. But even the computer persons will work on that, and they will try to identify the pattern created by the artificial intelligence models. But there are so many different models. You already mentioned. I already mentioned that CPIQ.com, Quillbot, Googlebot. So many different types of engines are developing these type of artificial intelligence language models. Then what will happen is that these Urkund or Identicate how to cope up with all these different types of natural intelligence models. Okay. Then if it is possible, once it is possible, developed, completed, then it is possible to detect the materials created by human mind and the artificial intelligence. It will happen in near future. So don't worry about it.
Well, Dr. Sajan, you have done a very good job. I must appreciate your initiative in that. Now, as a teacher working with the students in the class, recently I faced certain issues. Say, for example, which you already highlighted by you. Of course, GPT AI will definitely play a key role, a supporting role in education, no doubt about it. At the same time, we are going to face number of challenges. I'm just highlighting one of my experiences. Recently, I was in the class with the PG students, giving some assignments for them. We divided them into small groups. In a group, there will be 3 students. They are given the assignment. It was given in the morning. By evening, usually they take 2 days. I have given them 3 days. Within no time, they came with the answers. And very beautiful answers. Then I checked. This is very difficult to cross-check, to be very frank. These are the problems that the teachers are going to face in the nearest future.
Yeah.
Then I had a friendly interaction with them. Finally, they agreed. They have gone to GPT and they have just taken it from there.
Yeah.
So there is the question now. What about the natural abilities of our students? The natural skills to write, to think, to create themselves. Don't you think this is a question mark before us?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. This is a good question, but I think in between, one person from Bangladesh, one teacher from Bangladesh, our area member, respond positively regarding this. I think she's a literature teacher. If she's here, she can also again respond. That is, she tried to create a poem by themselves, and she also asked to create the same poem with the help of ChatGPT, and ask them to compare to the students to compare these 2 materials and write a report. That is the new strategies developed by teachers to cope up with the introduction of ChatGPT like artificial intelligences. And I already mentioned that my own experience. I once give one assignment to my student regarding the measurement and evaluation, a particular topic. And I give the assignment in this way. Prepare the assignment using ChatGPT and prepare an assignment using the textbook of Dr. K. Soman, which is available in the internet. Compare the two assignments and prepare a report. I am sure that the textbook written by Dr. K. Soman is not available to the ChatGPT because, again, it is not available even in Amazon to purchase. That means the PDF copy is not available. In that way, we have to think different ways to develop the learning capacities and the natural thinking abilities of our students by combining these two methods, because we cannot avoid them to use it. In the beginning of this discussion, not here, in newspapers, there's a discussion that we have to, in India, there's a chance to ban ChatGPT. That is a rubbish thing. Banning of TikTok is okay. Banning of some other platforms are okay. But banning of ChatGPT is not okay for the field of education. Because we have to use it, and we have to use it positively to develop the natural thinking with the help of the artificial thinking abilities, I think.
But in some countries, Dr. Sajan, in Italy, it has been banned, and in New York public school also, it has been banned, and it's all over the news also. So instead of just seeing the potentials and seeing the dangers and how to fix the problems, people are just putting a blanket ban on this one. That's something that's not advisable at all. So if I can ask you a technical question, like, so it has got upgrade version also. What are the benefits that we'll get if we go for the upgradation? And second question is, like you mentioned about we just putting our article into ChatGPT and getting it checked for the errors. Is there any word limit that it will accept an article of these many words, or any number of words are okay? These are the two questions, if you can kindly answer me.
Yeah, thank you. Here the plan is available here, the free plan and the upgraded plan. Here available even when demand is high. That is the first thing. Here in free plan, we may be restricted to use ChatGPT when the demand is high. Okay. Then standard response speed, here faster response speed in upgraded plan. Then regular model updates. Here regular model updates means the update is up to 2021 in free plan. But the ChatGPT Plus may be updated daily, okay, on daily basis. Priority access to new features. Okay. Then again, we can go to the fees is $20 per month, right? This is the upgraded version of ChatGPT, but there are many other tools developed by the ChatGPT. That is DALL-E, D-A-L-L-E. DALL-E is another tool developed by ChatGPT, and it will help to create designs. See, these type of images are created by the artificial intelligence. These are not created by human beings. And in order to create these type of images, for example, I'm trying to create an image of Mahatma Gandhi in 2022 in roads of India, try to generate, but you are out of credit. We have to purchase some credits. To purchase a credit, I need to spend $15. Okay. Such things are available in the paid version.
Sir, I have a doubt regarding this. That am I audible, sir?
Yeah, audible.
Sir, in ChatGPT, we are getting the textual answers, right? But if we want the students to give the answer with pictorial representation or any criteria-wise submission, is it possible in ChatGPT?
Actually, yeah, that is, I already mentioned that. DALL-E is another software developed by, again, OpenAI. The same OpenAI developed this particular product, and it is used to create images. But my daughter now studying in computer science in Maradhanesh College, she tried to use many other sites to create these type of images. Actually, I am not aware to create these type of images freely, but she cracked some sites and create free images using the artificial intelligence. Such things are now available. How these images are created means that many part of the image may be copied from the internet and they fix together. For example, in this the image of this rat, the covering may be obtained from another picture, and the earrings from the another image, and the structure of a bear is converted into a rabbit, and fix all these together to form of a particular animal. Okay, this type of mixing is actually going on in an artificial intelligence of creating images.
Sir, I mean about pictures, not like this. I mean about pictorial representation of textual messages like concept map, mind map, such things.
Yeah.
Is it available there?
Yeah, it is available there. I already mentioned that by creating a water cycle for my first demonstration in an offline mode, the ChatGPT created a circular diagram using arrow marks, which is available in the form of fonts. I would try to create again. Create a concept map on photosynthesis. Yeah, here it is only give the answers in this way. But in the beginning, it put some arrow marks. And you can ask to create a PowerPoint. That is a good question. I forgot to demonstrate. Here, this is not good in the form of a concept map. Here, I will ask create a presentation PowerPoint, so specific PowerPoint on the topic multiple intelligences. Sure, here, this is slide 1, title slide, multiple intelligence. Include the title of presentation. Slide 2, introduction, some points. Slide 3, types of intelligence, list of 8 types of intelligence according to Gardner's theory. Slide 4, characteristics of each types of intelligence, 2 points. Slide 5, importance of multiple intelligence, 3 points. Slide 6, assessment of multiple intelligence, 3 points. Slide 7, application of multiple intelligence, 2 points. Slide 8, conclusion. Slide 9, references. But in between, they forgot to create a slide to explain each of these intelligence. For that purpose, again, we have to ask some questions. Create a slide in linguistic intelligence, create a slide on logic mathematics in that way. Okay, I think it is clear, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, previous time it is created a diagram exactly like that of a coding. I already meant to create a code. You find that create a code on regression. Some went error. These type of errors may again appear. In that way, in that time, you can click on regeneration of response, or you can restart the session. Just close it and again start the session. Because I already opened 2 windows of ChatGPT. Again, search for ChatGPT. Then this is a link. Write ChatGPT. Try ChatGPT. Then we will lead to this area, chat on openai.com. Then ask the same question. Create a code on regression. Sure, there is an example. Here there's a black window. In that area, the code is created. When we ask for to create some concept map or circular diagrams, water cycle, nitrogen cycle, etc., there is a chance to get a arrow mark based diagram in this black area. That's a chance. But in the beginning of the use of ChatGPT, usually that image created in this way. But now such an images are not created. I think it may be limited to the plus users, upgraded users. Yeah.
Could be.
Okay. Yeah, ma'am, your question is clear now, I think.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Neera. Then anything from this.
Dear participants, any doubts? Please, please put your doubts in the chat box.
Any question? To join, they are asking an institutional ID, and you, but actually for me, it is not there. And another question from Peak Memory Training College is also there. She, I think, tried to create a usual email ID. There is no need of institutional email ID, I think. You can use normal Gmail ID.
Yeah.
Existing one, Rajashree Krishnan, we can use the existing Gmail ID. Nina, ma'am, give some explanations regarding, yeah, the same question. That's still draft goal which we are using.
That explained it, sir.
Yeah, okay. We can use the present one is okay. Yeah, ChatGPT is not is present. Maybe answered by Girish. No, so that's thank you. Then,
Sir, one more question. Is there any word limit for checking your article?
yeah, I think there is no word limit. There is no word limit. I am using 2-3 pages of article to check. But if there is a word limit, no problem. You can copy and paste in different parts. That's no problem.
Okay. Okay, then shall we wind up our discussion? Any questions?
One more question.
Yeah, Manisha.
Sir, if we can give an abstract, for example, we wish to present a paper in a forthcoming session, and we have prepared a 50 to 100 pages of abstract, and we are submitting the abstract and along with the title to the ChatGPT, whether it would be able to generate the full paper.
Yeah, sure. Not the abstract is not needed. You just give the keywords. You just give the keywords and give the title and ask to create a paper, full
No,
paper.
we don't want the full 100% support from ChatGPT, only our guided support.
Yeah, that is possible. See, if I ask to create an abstract on the topic, create a not the abstract, create an introduction and an introduction in 500 words. We can limit the words in this way, words on the topic. What is the, yeah, plagiarism. See, it will create 500 words, only 500 words. That is advantage. We can limit the words. For an abstract, we need only 200 words or 150 words. We can limit, ask them to convert our abstract to 150 words. It will read them our material and convert into particular number.
So we can give a paper. So we can give a paper and then ask it to give us an abstract.
That was possible, yeah.
That is also possible. Give the article to them and ask them to convert into in the form of an abstract. It will convert into the form of an abstract.
Another for some more for an addition, I don't know. I think that it has not mentioned here, but Sajan knows it. But anyhow, that is while I attended a session on this ChatGPT, and there they have seen that they have mentioned that there are many chances for even checking or curbing plagiarism through ChatGPT. That we shall present the article to them, and we shall give the command, try to simplify it, or try to make it complex, or use new vocabularies and please change it. So such versions are also possible through ChatGPT. So I think that they have mentioned that they are trying. They have already developed, but they are again developing tools to differentiate the intervention of this ChatGPT and human beings. such things are also going on. In computer science,
Yes.
such things are there. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. I am just trying to rewrite this sentence. Here, there is a sentence, and ask ChatGPT to rewrite it. There it is. Yeah. Please rewrite the following paragraph. In single language. Just ask the question without the paragraphs. The need to simplify it is not specified. Please provide. Now it is given. See, it read this and convert it into another. It is just like a rephrasing of sentences.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. And that, just like a chat box, as a friend on the other end, you ask the question and then give the material.
In short, the life of researchers are going to be very easy in the future by using these tools.
Sure.
But as Dr. Raghu mentioned, the original thoughts and the creative thinking and critical thinking will be very much affected, because if we are getting everything that hassle-free, why should we really struggle? That will be the question that researchers will be asking themselves in the future.
Yeah.
Sir, one more question. Sir, one more question. Please explain about GPT-3, GPT-4, GPT-5 also.
Oh, 5 also is there?
Yeah, these are different versions, updated versions coming with more features. Okay.
Yeah.
I think all these may not be available freely. Okay. Now we can use this the free GPT for us, and if you are going for a paid one, you can go up to GPT-5.
Could be the updated versions, like software updation on the phones, like Apple and other ones, just new versions and only. And maybe when the new versions are available, all the versions, they will stop using the old versions.
Surely it will add more and more features.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, these are the GPT-4 is here, Delay 2 is here, and our usual ChatGPT is here. Okay, these are the recent product of OpenAI. This is a company, OpenAI, and we to produce this type of material. Then you can learn more about ChatGPT-4 from here. And again, what is the advantage is that you can ask any question to ChatGPT. Again, regarding ChatGPT, who is ChatGPT and what is the features? You can ask one question to ChatGPT. It will give the answer. That is the advantage. That is a beautiful feature here.
And we can ask the same question. What are the difference between version 3, 4, and 5? It will give us the answers.
It will give the answer.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I would like to raise a question.
Yeah.
The point, Google is well established. They have got their own financial stability and all. GPT is comparatively a new entity in the world.
Yes.
Don't you think there is some sort of commercial intentions behind it?
Yes, yes.
Which is going to enter the world in the nearest future.
Yes, sure. But the Google's Bard will reach us soon. Okay, we can wait for that.
There is going to be a very tight competition in the nearest future.
Yeah.
That will affect the commercial, level and all.
Okay. But the basic idea of ChatGPT is open. The source code is open for everyone.
In the beginning, everything is open.
Yeah, but the use of the ChatGPT may not be so open.
When we started with the credit card and all, in the beginning it was free. Now it is looting us.
Okay.
ChatGPT is funded by Microsoft, another big giant. So it's going to.
In the beginning, it is free, making it we are going to be in a trap in the nearest future.
Similar to our Google Meet. Now we are using Google Meet by paying money. Actually, it's not a free platform. The recording is available freely for us in the Corona lockdown time.
Yeah.
But recording is not free for us.
Yeah. Things are slowly changing.
Let's make ourselves richer so that we'll be able to use it in the future too.
I appreciate your optimism.
Hello, Sajan.
Okay.
Regarding the abilities of children, it was already affected by different websites available now.
True.
It was already affected.
True.
We do not regret much about the retardation of abilities through ChatGPT only.
True.
All the abilities, all the multiple intelligences and all the abilities of children, capacities of the children are retarded through different websites. They get everything from different websites they are using. Okay. So we do not.
I have another opinion regarding that comment.
Okay.
Girimam, but I have another opinion regarding that comment because the ability we think are different from the abilities the children have. The children have different a new type of abilities may evolve. I have already mentioned that I cannot create a free artificial intelligence digital image using the resources available online because all the sites ask for money. But my daughter somehow cracked with several emails the sites and she created a digital image. That is an ability. She is just a beginner in the computer science. Then how she is able to crack that site? I don't know. Okay, but there are different types of abilities that may be positive or negative are developing for children.
Don't you think that is
Sir,
a crime?
there may be some tutorials for that, sir.
Yeah, right.
Tutorials may be available for breaking the codes. Some tutorials are available for the children to learn by themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that the multiple intelligence platform that could be developed, or many other different kind of intelligences also could be added after the availability of artificial intelligence resources.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's a possibility. That is, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Sajan sir, for your amazing presentation. And I think all the participants are familiar with the term ChatGPT, challenges and opportunities of ChatGPT for education. And your way of presentation was also really interesting, sir. Thank you very much. Professor Dr. Rajeshwari K., former principal of Government College of Teacher Education, presently she holds the position of President of Kerala chapter of our organization. We would not have conducted this meeting without the wholehearted support and work of Professor Rajeshwari. Let me invite Rajeshwari ma'am to give vote of thanks to this international conference organized by Kerala chapter of Airio.
Thank you, Shalini. A very good afternoon to all. Respected His Excellency Joseph Mar Thomas Bishop and all other dignitaries. As we are proceeding towards the end of the inaugural program of the Research Parley, that is the International Conference on ChatGPT, I am bound to thank each and every person who has contributed in making this program come true. Every new beginning can be successful only with the grace of God. We are deeply indebted to His Excellency Dr. Joseph Mar Thomas, Bishop of Bethany Diocese and the founder of Airio, for his blessings and for inaugurating this great event. It is just a coincidence that today is his birthday, and I wish a wholehearted happy birthday to you, Pitave. I would like to express my earnest gratitude to Dr. M.S. Geeta, teacher, the working international president of Airio and convener of the Research Parley, for taking the pains to efficiently conduct this program and for her commitment and sincere efforts, as well as for her introductory remarks. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
I would like to put on record of my immense gratitude to Dr. Geeta Janet Whitus and the working president of Airio International and Dean Faculty of Education of University of Kerala for her welcome speech. Thank you, teacher. We know that Dr. K. Sajan. ഇന്ന് സാജനാണ് ഇവിടുത്തെ താരം. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. K. Sajan, the Assistant Professor of NSS Training College, Ottapalam, for delivering a wonderful talk. It's not only a talk, it is a session on ChatGPT. We know that he has given us a clear-cut idea about ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, we know that it is an artificial intelligence chatbot that uses natural language processing to create human-like conversational dialogue. And he has explained he has actually explored into ChatGPT. That means we are all able to relate our own knowledge about ChatGPT, and we are also able to reflect upon ChatGPT and many other aspects. And we have seen that it is used to can assist with job that is of the searchers, including writing resumes, covering letters, then asking different questions, then describing many things, converting complex to simple and simple to complex things. And again, even for writing a title of an article, as well as we can use it for anything. That means for everything. So that is the ChatGPT, and many other explorations are also there. Many other new additions are there. We are always thankful to Dr. Sajan because he for creating awareness on many of such tools, even some other platforms, etc., among teacher educators as well as teachers, even during pandemic time. And we all know that he has bagged the COVID Karma Shrestha Award instituted by CTF Kerala for that purpose. And as a matter of formality itself, because he is also a part of, and he's always closely associated with such programs. So as a matter of formality, I extend sincere gratitude and thanks to Dr. K. Sajan for your wonderful talk on ChatGPT. Thank you. Now we have a very good comparing by Dr. Shalini, another member of Airio, and a very graceful prayer by Dr. Deepthi. And I extend sincere gratitude to Dr. Deepthi and Dr. Shalini. Again, I extend sincere gratitude to Dr. Veerekhu, Professor J.K. Matthew sir, Vice Teacher, then Monsignor Varki Attupurath, Dr. G.B. George, Dr. Sara Machandi, Dr. K.Y. Benedict, Dr. Molly Kuti, and all other delegates as well as officials and members of Airio chapter.
Dr. Nancy is the coordinator of the.
Yes, sir, I will. Then, last but not least is Dr. Nancy. She is the coordinator of the program, as well as she is giving all the technical support of all Airio programs that is to be mentioned. And so, as a part of formality, I extend sincere gratitude to Dr. Nancy for making this program a successful one. Again, without live discussions, we know that such we cannot judge, especially an online session, whether it has fruitfully taken place or not. But the live sessions or discussions are made by the great delegates or who have participated in this session. I extend sincere gratitude to them also. Once again, I extend sincere gratitude and a special gratitude to Dr. Girish, who is, and also Provita. They were the special guest of this program, and I extend sincere gratitude to all and all participated in this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Great session. Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you, Rajeshwari ma'am. Feedback form is available in the chat box. Dear participants, you have to fill the feedback form. Then only certificate will be issued. Then once again, I express my sincere gratitude to all the participants and thank you very much. Then national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे